very mentally stable, so this is gonna be good.
Okay.
Who are you?
What? Who are
Who
you?
are you?
Who are you?
Okay.
You look
This
extremely.
is Becky, the love of my life.
You look
Ah, you smell.
bad.
What?
As
No.
the team moves forward into the next stage of events, the trial of mind, after dealing with the trial of body, you had ventured forwards here without too much of an issue. One of you, which I believe it was Becky, I'm not entirely sure, but it does make sense, found a trail leading here, but no one else really found it, so honestly it looks like Becky grew up on the streets of the forest,
Yeah.
apparently,
I could sense it.
and managed to get here without too much of an issue or concern. Once arriving, you found a strange monolith apparatus that is giving a weird magical glow to it, with raising rocks into the sky with a nimbulous cloud formation as thick as soup. I'm going to say chowder. So far and so thick that you can't really see the sky at that point in time. That is where you're destined to go. You arrange your team in this regard, hoping for the best, calling in a few people in tow to, deal with the situation at hand. Also bringing along Becky. I don't really remember why. I think Mickey Lou specifically asked.
Mickey Lou, is that the roommate?
That's Pepe.
Yeah, is that Forster's roommate?
Pepe. No.
They're good friends.
No.
Vorsta. Who's Vorsta?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I know
Pepe.
Vorsta.
Oh, Baptist. No, Baptist is Becky's roommate.
Oh.
Becky doesn't need a roommate. Becky's got her own place.
You look muscles.
I hate you all.
You look bad.
What?
Have you considered?
Wait. Oh no. Wait. I know why.
And I turn
Okay.
and I look at Becky again, and I have like one of those really just fake mustaches that like curls up like an like old school evil villain.
Oh yeah, I forgot to take this off. What? What were you saying? What?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Lon
What?
and states, anyways. Right. Miss, who are you? As the person up top did just recently arrive not that long ago. Oh, my apologies. My name is Daniela. You can call me Danny or Danielle. It's perfectly up to you. You can just call me D or whatever. I was sent here after a request from the king. I unfortunately could not arrive in the first trial, but I was able to get here in this one.
Are you my sister?
I don't believe so.
I forgot your birthday. I'm sorry. I got you this cake.
Right.
I hand her a cake.
You hand her a cake. And
Right.
D, you would know that this individual is the one you sent for from your organization.
Yep.
Inside
the cake is a note that
Yeah.
summary of all events that have.
I assumed. It's
Okay.
just immediately stating you have a relationship with this person, whether it be, familiar or not.
Ah.
Could be problematic depending on what you view, but okay. Just making sure you're aware of that. She looks at the side of the cake that likely has a note written in it. And then more or less eats it because, paper at that time is edible unless it's wax paper. Then at that point, you're just filling up your... it's not good. Looking at you guys, she finishes the cake, puts it to the side. Right. Well, if you've already chosen your team, I can't really do anything, but I will wait here with the... I don't know who these people are.
There are backups because we're definitely mentally stable and definitely gonna be fine. Wink, wink.
It doesn't matter. Are you gonna finish that cake?
You can have the rest of it. She
I
hands
don't
you...
want it. Two T's wants it.
Tease.
Gilbert.
What?
Gilbert.
the waiver, and you guys commission.
What the hell?
Oh, that's 2 T's.
Huh.
I believe it's a stork.
I think it
Comes
might
over.
be a stork
Type
too.
of bird.
Eats
like a water
half
bird.
of the rest of the cake. She does state, very well then. At any rate, we will wait here patiently, I suppose. Connor does state, all right then. Not for naught, it is appreciated, but unfortunately we were only allowed 8.
Should we maybe take this opportunity with all those present to go over the teams again, just to make sure?
No.
I believe I wasn't going because my knees can't go bills.
What? I have
Okay.
a horse.
That's a
You want
lie. I'm actually very nimble.
Do you want my horse?
No, I just don't want to go.
Okay.
My grand niece,
Hmm.
Mappy, is
Yeah?
going.
Oh.
How smart is Beppy?
I'm going because I don't know if y'all knew this, but I have a pretty tragic backstory. And
Do you-
in this past year, while you have been studying the blade, I've been studying the mind. And I've come to test my
Wow.
mind strength on this foul beast.
4 plus 7.
4,
Man, she's good.
5,
Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're definitely good.
9, 10, 11,
Uh,
11.
oh. I don't know. I
Believe,
was
Becky,
asking
I
you.
love you so much.
11.
Oh,
She's
okay.
not wrong.
Oh, then yeah, you did it.
She's not wrong.
I told you. Studying the mind.
Connor does state, honestly, well done. Strengthening where you're weak lies in greater strength beyond that point.
I wouldn't say I was weak. I'd say I was stronger than the average mind. Just a little bit out of shape. Probably
Well-
stronger than all of your minds.
I didn't
Oh.
mean to state that you were weak in that regard, just simply that
Thank you.
your body was likely stronger than your mind at the point in time. Not stating that you were dumb or anything, just stating that
Her
you
body
enhanced.
is very strong. It's stronger than anything ever.
my lobes are like biceps.
Right.
Hmm.
But as Tempest mentioned, stating why we're all arriving, you chose me for the regards of having both magic and physical skill. From what
And-
we've...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Finish.
I was just... It's quite all right. From what I was stating, or at least what from Truce stated, this individual has some type of magical resistance to... Unless the highest level spells are casted. You would
And
wouldn't
you
do anything.
chose me because I am the savior of the world, slayer of the primordials, slayer of the god kings, savior of the world destroyer.
Wait,
Becky.
is that you are that Becky?
Yes.
Oh, can I shake
And
your
I've
hand?
come to test my mind strength
Hello. I'm
and save the world again a second time all alone.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Connor.
And I hold out my hand for a shake.
Connor, you're less.
Blue. Yeah. Things happened.
No.
It's been nice to shake your hand here, really. You're
I shake
Okay.
your
a
hand.
hero to me.
My hand like crushes under the shake.
Oh my god! Well, I knew that would happen, so I made a second hand.
And I pull out another hand.
I
Right.
look at it.
What?
I
You know the trade of my people. Yes, you just look at the hand. You are wise.
I'm going to just stare at it because it's a test. It's begun. The test of the mind has begun.
What?
Faraday does state, hopefully not. You all brought me here to not only assist you getting back to heaven, me personally, I don't know about all of you, but also with potential familiarity with the individual that we'll be facing. Other than that, I'm pretty strong.
Yeah. With your strength and our strength combined, I am 100% sure that maybe 2 of us will survive. I'm feeling very confident.
I'm kind of hoping none of you survive so I can go home.
So,
Got
like
it.
your past husbands?
My past husbands are dead.
Yeah. That's the point.
No, but they're like dead.
The rest of you likely explain why you're going, and you guys already know your own skill sets and trades, so not really needing to be described. But Becky, you did not Becky. Becky's player. You didn't mention Mikalu not going. That's fine if you don't want her to go.
I think for some reason I thought last time I had said I'd play as Becky going. if we had to leave people behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave Mickey Lee behind this time
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Don't die, Mickey.
to make it easier for my brain
Yeah. I mean, this is perfectly 8 people right here.
and
Right.
better for my voice.
This is 1.
Yes.
I did mention familiars, and technically they are an animal that you guys.
No,
The last
we'll
one
be fine.
you have to keep alive, or else you're not getting another one. You guys have. So you do have an optional one available.
I have a horse
I
good
think
horse.
we should take.
and a dog, but no one.
Like
No one
to
wants to see a
re-illustrate
dog.
what you guys know of the NPCs that are left. Lon is, the principal of the magic school. He does have high-level magic, but he is not physically fit whatsoever.
No, but he
Truce
the
has
mentality.
a wide variety of darker knowledge of magics and things of that nature. He is not as powerful as Lon, but he knows arcanic secrets and things of that nature. So depending if you need them. The new woman that just arrived, Danny D, or whatever you want to call her, you don't really know. You can ask her if you want. And Mickey Lou's Mickey Lou.
I vote for D. Why?
What?
Because she already seems strong with one eye. Imagine how much strength she has when she has 2 eyes.
Oh,
Yeah, but
it's just covered by my hair. She moves her hair,
Exactly. It's
and
covered.
her other eyes the exact same color.
It's covered because it's powerful.
Wait, you had 2 eyes this whole
Eyes
time?
are used for reading. Reading is used for studying. Studying is used for math. Math
Uh-huh. Go on.
is used for
Wanna see where
numbers.
this goes?
Numbers
Yeah.
are used for calculating.
Uh-huh.
Calculating
Yes.
is used
Yes,
for
you're
math.
onto something.
Huh?
Used for
Where's
brain.
this going? Yes,
stuff.
brain.
Right. Well, speaking of all that, I myself am a wizard by trade, as well as slash warlock, so dual class. I'm not exactly the strongest
Yeah.
individual, but I can get by with my spells and mainly Eldritch Blast.
I don't want her. I don't want her on this team. I want
I
Laz.
remember
brain.
Eldritch Blast. I
Does
remember
anyone
something
have-
over and over again. It was very powerful.
Can anyone inspect brains?
What?
Not me. Lon does state, I can cast Detect Thoughts.
No, that's fine.
Can you
Truce
detect
does
who's the
state,
smartest person here?
not necessarily. Like, I can use my own intuition to determine that.
That's okay. We know it's me. Who's the second smartest?
But why would why don't we just choose the
Likely
smartest?
Micah. Mickey Lou in the
I mean-
background does state,
That's
not true at all!
But what? But Mike always has his finger to his temple like he's thinking.
Everybody here is stupid. Because I'm the only one who grew up in a generation where I actually had to think and everybody else is just thinking with their magic.
Mm-hmm. Then Lon states,
I'm like
after
slowly
that,
hiding
probably
magic
Tempest.
behind my back.
then Connor, I don't know. Again, this is my own intuition.
Well, I'm gonna say we take any, many, money, mo.
Let's not take the girl with one eye.
After careful deliberation.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Let's take
Right.
Lon. Lon runs an entire academy. What
Lon?
better mind?
On lawn.
Well, we remembered saying that this dude was
Lon.
pretty much
As in
immune to
alone?
magic unless it's hugely powerful,
Yeah.
but he will probably
is
be
on?
vulnerable to physical attacks.
yeah.
That's
So
right.
we
This
should
is the
focus
thing about
on
mine.
physical attacking people.
Also means no. No is the opposite of yes.
And all of
L.
your weapons were like
For lose.
either blessed, cursed, or what other way. So any non-magical resistant weapons have been mitigated.
Yeah.
Lose on. That's both bad.
Yes.
Which means it's good. Because that's what they'd want you
yeah.
to think. I choose Lon.
I choose Lon.
That's fine. Truce does state, that's final as well. I personally am a necromancer by trade, dealing with the dead and all that.
Oh, you can just raise us back from the dead once we die in there. It's fine.
Not your souls, but your bodies.
Mm. That's close
You
enough.
once had a necromancer. They were really.
They.
Insane. Terrible.
I heard
Um,
rumors that that person raised people from the dead multiple times, and
Blue?
somehow they're alive still.
Killed myself multiple times.
Still haunted.
It's not the same.
Oh, okay.
You see him so much that you basically ignore the spirits around you. Truth does state, honestly, it depends on the necromancer. It could be problematic, as many of them just see, oh, I can raise the dead as willy-nilly as I desire. Ultimately, considering life meaningless, and, well, they become evil.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right.
that does sound about right.
Unless you have a thorough
what?
mindset intact before becoming one, you will likely go in a corrupted path.
Whoa.
I am in my organization that go
Do you
into helping these stigmas to not be the norm in the world.
Do you squint at Dan upon saying that?
Anyways, let's not dwell on that. I
Sure.
think does Dan Bippist, do you are you vote for?
Myself. I have a wisdom of 17. I am quite wise.
You're
but I'm not
already in a
very
D.
smart.
Dan, you're already coming. You've already been voted.
Oh, that
Yeah,
reminds
you're
me.
already in the 8.
You guys can still vote. That's perfectly fine. I was just gonna say that D. Would you have taken classes with everyone, or would you have done your own thing? Before this session, technically everyone went to school to get their wisdom and intelligence up.
Only one person succeeded.
I would just wait.
I would have done that because
I did go to
I
school.
would use that.
Okay. You have
I
an
didn't
option
learn anything.
of 4 potential classes you can take total,
Mm-hmm.
because I allowed everyone to take a secondary one.
Yes.
It's either a wisdom save or an intelligence save. And whichever
Okay.
one you took, you could have risen up your intelligence by a point. I'm not talking about the small number, I'm talking about the big number.
Okay.
So if it's 14, it would be 15 if you pass. If you just fail, nothing happens, but, you failed.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I would do wisdom.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
I am
Oh, where's it at?
Wisdom. No, I'm not.
Nope.
You're done.
First
Yeah,
class
you're like
failed.
me.
Second
my-
class.
yeah.
What do you take?
So I would keep doing wisdom because it's my lowest skill. So I
Okay.
would want to try to.
Roll again.
That's what I did. I rolled wrong every time.
Wow.
Hey,
Damn.
You rolled well.
You
We
studied
did it!
well. Micah helped you out. Micah is helping out everyone because they are the ones that heavily passed.
Wow.
So your wisdom point goes up at 1. And again, big number. So if it's a 10, it's an 11 now.
so you're telling me if I had 14 watermelons and I traded Tim 3 watermelons, I'd have 11 watermelons left?
It's called street
Amazing.
wisdom. You have a watermelon left.
Lon was the one teaching you. He does state. Sure, why not? All right, you have 2 more classes to take. Continuing wisdom or changing your intelligence.
Always wisdom.
Okay. Roll again.
And then I'll just roll the other one.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Nice.
2
Jealous.
fails, 2 successes.
Yeah, at the very least, you now have a boost.
Aye. By how much?
It would have increased by 2. So if your number was 12, it'd be 14 now.
Yay! I get a single point now. Woo!
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, no, it was the only one that was at a 0, so I was like,
Yeah.
I should get 1 into that.
That being the case, though, we return back to this point in time, and Tempest state that Dan was already going.
I vote for
Maybe.
whoever Becky votes for.
That was Lon.
Lon. I
Oh,
voted
that-
for
Lon,
Lon
you're in.
because Lon would
Yeah,
give
that
us
wins.
a very diverse
Lon wins.
That's
group of
fine.
peers.
Uh, as finally decided, you do hear a very loud trumpet, and, well, 2...
Mom's coming.
Mom's coming. Oh,
I,
two
I
beings
wave giddily in from the back.
emerge out of the ether. They just ignore you specifically. They are in the air, flying ever so high, but still close enough that, you know, if you throw a rock at them, you can definitely hit them. But she does state, right, it seems that the time has now arrived.
Mhm.
Your lot has brought more than stated. So long as you only bring in 8, that is fine, I guess.
We are friends. We go to school together.
Congratulations.
Thank
Regardless, if one of your team fails, and by the very nature of this trial, will you all fail?
you. What?
Hopefully, you have chosen the 8 wisest and smartest
I
out of
look
all.
at Dan.
Sorry, you said if
I
one of us
am
fail, we
the
all fail?
wisest of us all.
Look at it.
We
As
chose
in your team total.
the wisest person.
If this
in the
team
world.
fails, then another cannot take the trial.
That's okay. There
Mom,
is
you
no
wanna
one wiser.
take Dad's spot, maybe?
Not your mother. Regardless, soon you'll be arriving into the next stage of events known as Arcadia, the city in the sky. That will be your battleground, and no other beings around will interfere in this trial. So you have chosen wisely. I suggest you follow the path leading up to this magical circle. Once there, you will be transported into the sky, and then the trial will commence.
Oh man,
How?
I opened a fried rock shop in that city in the sky once. It didn't do well.
Nice.
Ignores you.
Stole my recipe.
But how?
When you arrive there, you will be facing various things that will either corrupt your mind, break it, or you'll be strong enough to either mend your mind or walk through it.
No. How are we gonna get up in the sky? Do I need to have Gilbert carry me because he's not that strong, and I don't want to put that much work in? We get a little upset. When he gets upset, he gets bitey.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
magic.
win this.
I don't have magic. We'll see.
The circle is there to get you there. Any other nonsensical questions? You believe she's being
No.
sarcastic,
Yes.
but at the exact same time, knowing your team, you might not know.
Yes, do you
Yes.
lift traps? Because I don't see any traps.
What? I didn't set any traps.
Trapezius muscles?
Not on this surface.
It'll help with lifting the horn.
Also, I have a question.
I raise my hand in the back.
Talking.
Look towards you, Dean.
So if your mind's already broken going into it and it can't break more, does that mean we win?
No. That means that person has already failed and has brought the team down even further.
What if I see dead people?
Any other nonsensical questions or statements in
I
this
guess it's
regard?
Okay.
No,
No,
I
I'm
would
feeling
say
really
roll this
confident in
fucking
our group, and this is
I
definitely
feel
going to
pretty
go well.
confident in what we're gonna accomplish.
Yep.
We're
Right.
extremely organized and do not speak over each other, which is what I like about this group. Everyone lets me
So I was.
I cast protection from good and evil on both me and Becky. Or I will do that when we are about to fight anyway. But Becky, which one is your worst talent? Your wisdom or your intelligence?
They're both superb.
But if you had to put a number to them, which one would be lower?
Wisdom would be a little lower, but well above average.
Okay.
I don't
I
blame
give you advantage on wisdom saves. I will put it in the chat.
Thank you.
And I give that to myself too for wisdom as well.
Yeah.
I would also like to give you this flower I picked up. It's yellow. It must be rare.
Thank you, Becky. I love it.
I
Thank you.
think that's poisonous.
That means it's more powerful.
That's true. Got a point.
Sure.
Yeah, Mom, I think we're ready to go.
Says Lon. She does state. Right. Once you travel down the pathway, and if you succeed, I will be here to tell you of the next trial. If you are lucky. She and the trumpeting angel soon return back to the ethereal plane. And, well, the pathway, you already know how to get there. Becky, for sure knows, but there's also a very visible trail that, leads there.
What if the trail is trying to misguide us?
Okay, everyone stop. Let me think.
Mhm.
Grass. Green.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give.
Mm-hmm. Money?
Gift. Money.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
Yes.
Flowers. Gold.
Gold money.
Balloons.
Gold. Goal. Points. Trail.
Wait, what is happening?
There is
Mm.
no test here.
Dippus, let Becky work.
Just a trail, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Follow me.
Never mind. That built up for a lot of nothing. Okay, to the trail.
Well, it was a riddle
What?
that only I could solve. The
Okay.
smartest and wisest person in the entire world.
The riddle came out to not be a riddle. Is the riddle really a riddle?
You can't speak. You're not in the right sane mind. You are.
No, I'm definitely not. I'm not. My mind's not in me.
How many
I
birds
hold
does
up
it
a fake
take to
brain.
fly a sailboat?
Who?
What?
How many birds does it take? I'm about to see if you're smart enough for this.
Mhm.
How many birds does it take to fly a sailboat?
2. Confidently 2. I know this one.
1 if it has enough training. Continue forwards.
Oh, man.
You're
Right.
amazing, Becky.
She's so smart.
Sure.
I feel very confident about this whole thing.
Danny says good luck. Truth says may luck ever be in your favor. And Mickey Lou says probably some old-timey swear.
Probably
the-
something we can't say.
In the back of the chain, I will look at Danny with a look that just says, "I don't know if I'm gonna survive this. Good luck."
All right. As you make way into the next stage of events, you manage to get towards the trail all together. Or maybe one of you gets lost and one of you finds that one person gets lost. I'm not saying who gets lost, but probably one of you. Even though it's a straight shoot with a small curve. Eventually you'll arrive to what appears to be magical tablet with strange blue light glowing around it. As Dee describes them, Mom did state once you place your hand upon the tablet, you will be transported to Arcadia, the city in the sky.
Fun.
I will run up and touch the tablet.
As you do so, you are just shot up into the air.
I cast protection from good and evil on me and on Becky, and then I touch the tablet.
I run after and touch it too.
Everyone that has so far touched it is flown in the air. Lon, Faraday, Connor, Micah all touch the tablet. Dan, do you or do you just stay on the ground?
I don't touch the tablet, but I do hold on to 2 T's and have 2 T's step on the tablet.
Okay. Dan, roll a athletics check
Very
Your
athletic.
Most powerful roll.
as 2 T's is being shot up into the air at an amazing speed, but magically, thankfully enough, they are okay. That's not the same thing. That can't be true for Dan because he didn't touch it.
I've got permanently wet hands and they've been both directions.
Okay. Straight
thing
up,
it's
the
about
city
the mind
is
and
a
not the
mile in the
body.
sky. I'm just gonna roll. I don't know. I'm thinking 5d100. See how far you get up into the air before you fall.
Got ways out of this.
Okay.
Land
So
on the tablet.
321 feet in the air is when you
100.
let
Okay.
go.
Is the magic working yet? Or am I falling?
You're just falling. Because 2 teams touch the
Well-
tablet, not you.
Oh God.
This is fine. This is fine.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I can
he's
turn
never...
into small animals.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yes.
You are falling at an incredible speed. One turn takes you down almost 200 feet, and you have like but an instance to do something, or else you'll get hurt very much. Is there
Okay, I
anything
turned
you
the
do?
smallest fish I can do. Yeah, the smallest one. Like
why not?
No,
insect?
no,
than
we
a
know
big
this is a
fish.
bad idea.
so small
No,
that it has the velocity.
Don't
like
do the
the
keyless.
size of
Don't
a
do it.
fingernail, like a minnow,
Like
the
a minnow.
smallest minnow.
You turn
can't-
into the
Yeah, a
smallest
minnow
fish
would work.
possible. That this
Don't have
the
enough
least
velocity,
amount of
so
HP I can
you know.
give you is 1.
Yes, but
Yeah.
fish literally rain out of clouds sometimes, and they still flop around.
Yeah, anything under the size, like the size of an insect, wouldn't die from fall damage due to
But it would be hurt.
mass.
But I wouldn't think fast enough to be a bird.
pretty sure a minnow has only.
I would go back to what I
1
know,
HP.
and that's fish.
yes.
Yeah, I get that. However, usually that's when it's raining. You're straight up going into rock cliff area.
Yeah, but I'm really small. We'll see.
Yeah.
Flying fish. Oh,
What
flying
is
fish.
what is the mass
Flying-
in which
flying
falling
fish.
doesn't affect it?
You're
like-
not gonna find the.
Very, very small to the point of your insides barely weigh anything. I'm thinking less than
Yes.
like a shrimp, like probably around that size.
I think a shrimp would live, but I'm a tiny fish.
At that point in time,
Only
though,
as
again,
you.
that's usually when it's raining and there's like water covering in the area. That's straight up just rock you're falling onto.
Maybe. All right. You could
Aim for
roll
that-
for a
aim for
bird
the
catching
tablet.
me. Oh shit! No wait, no, he's in the portal, not me.
You turn into a fish. Go ahead and roll acrobatics and roll well enough to hit the tablet, and hopefully you don't die.
Also, yeah,
Okay.
That
Is it
would be
too late
fitting. Way to
to-
go!
Yeah.
Is it too late to get someone else to come with us?
The
Okay,
wisest of us all.
From what I remember, every beyond the first 10 feet, so just 311 feet, and I'm going to round it down to 310. Every 10 feet is 2d6. Or at the very least,
Yeah.
I think it's 1d6 after that. So
I think
that is a lot.
I'm fine. 77 d6s.
Yeah, I think so.
We're all ones. I could be very powerful.
Okay, I'm just going to roll and see what happens. Just for a tidbit, it is 1 centimeter.
it's
Over to
one
three.
one
One
cube,
cubic centimeter.
Yeah, 1 cubic centimeter is the
What?
the volume of an animal can be where it no longer takes any damage, no matter fall distance. Fall height.
Well, shit. I think I'm bigger than a cubic
Yeah, I think
centimeter.
you're
Yeah.
I think you're bigger than you. Yeah,
Okay.
you should have chosen an insect.
Could have been an updraft.
Can't.
Yeah, you're just straight up
And he's dead.
falling out of the
He's
sky.
fast to
You
anybody.
just smash into
Is
the
Mickey Lou
ground.
down there? Is anyone around?
No.
I'm gonna say, just because they want you up there, Truce finds you. Thankfully enough, he is a necromancer. And honestly,
Let's
this
push
is the
limits
last.
of your death
This
again.
is straight up the last time you ever survive this, Dan. I'm straight up telling you, if your character ever dies again, he's just out. There is no
That's
way
fine.
death is not gonna take you next time.
It's fine. I'll possess that wyvern.
That's
I'll
not how
find
that
a way.
works. Anyways, Truce finds you. He like kicks you out of unconscious. Well, he does a spell and then kicks you awake. After smashing down from being a minnow, you transform into Dan, but then you take the rest of the damage. You just straight up die. Truce casts True Resurrection on you. He kicks you awake and he goes, just not entirely sure what happened. You all right?
No, it was a legitimate question of how we were gonna get up there, and no one explained it to me. They just said magic, like it was to be known what to do, and not like fly
Dan,
up there.
roll deception because you saw everyone else on your team touch the tablet and saw how they did it.
I'm good at deception.
I don't know. Perhaps your team figured it out. Maybe
true.
touching the tablet could do the thing. It is omitting magic.
It's interesting. That was scary. Can you touch it for me?
I think I would go in your stead.
I mean, I don't know.
Right. He like grabs your arm, and like touches the tablet with your arm. Not taking the
Oh
chance.
my god.
And you're just
I'm going up.
shot up in the sky.
Okay.
You're not necessarily this big. I just need to give you
Everyone here is so
visual.
small.
Yeah.
Technically, you're not even visible on the map. I just needed to give you a visual of, you guys are here now. Okay. As your team is jettisoning into the sky, Dan eventually, all see the giant scope of this environment. An entire cityscape just hovering there without too much of an issue or concern is now your battleground. Whether or not you succeed in your trial is entirely up to you. As you begin to slowly descend into the surface itself, Dan eventually catches up to you a minute or two later after you landed.
I rushed to touch the tablet before anyone. How much sooner did I get there before Bimpist?
Half a minute?
Okay, that's enough time.
Pimpist.
I will have right next to where we came in. There would be a the same fried rock stand from the original city, but it would be closed and run down, and I would be crying in front of it.
Sure. Half a minute later, the team descends onto the outskirts of the city, which you all arrive there. You see D just crying in front of a rock stand. You're not sure if these are common here, but he found one.
It used to be mine, but they stole my recipe, and they took it from me.
Faraday does state, at least we know they didn't run it well, as it is run down.
It's run down because I had to close it.
Wait, then
I
how
haven't
did
been
they
here
take it
since.
from you if they...
No, they stole the recipe. They found better rocks and they took the batter.
Guys, I don't really care. My dragon just killed me, and no one really seems to care about it.
Wait, what the hell? You died again?
I'm
That
not
still
really. I
doesn't
can't
make any
die,
sense.
but
If they stole your recipe, how did they find better ones? Didn't they just, make a better
found
recipe than
better-
you?
Well, what? Shut up.
Have you maybe asked for a small loan from your family? I got a small loan of $5 million to start my first business.
What? That's too small of a loan. Everyone knows you can't do anything with that small of a loan.
Well, that
Londa
was the
states,
first installment of
no,
about
no,
12.
not really. You can do a lot, but regardless of that, it looks like no one's really on the streets. You all examine the streets, and you can tell, most of it is barren. The city itself is sprawling, and it definitely does have that feeling of being lived in, but so far, nothing has surfaced here.
do I see any dead people?
No, there's straight up nothing here that looks alive, but everything is well taken care of. Everything has, if the plants are watered, they are watered, as all of it has a vegetation and life to it. The city streets seem to have swept up recently, and, well, there are food stalls other than the one that D found, air quotes, and they all have, fresh fruits and vegetables there. Nothing seems out of place other than no people. And with that, I want everyone to go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw. Tempest and Becky with advantage.
Yeah.
I just want to say this place reminds me of advantage.
And I'm very good at not dying to wisdom.
There we go. Oh,
That's
boy.
not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Super
All but me. We did good.
I'm gonna have Lon help one of you guys.
How's my wisdom save have a 7 and I get a 9?
And he's probably gonna honestly choose Tempest because why would he help
who
anyone
is
else?
using the item? Does Micah have it?
I think Micah has it. And for the purposes of this, I'm just gonna have you guys roll. Not like Lon, Faraday, and Micah, because Micah's technically not here, and I don't want their averages to mess with yours. However, we're going with the individual roll for this case. So that is not great for Dan. So Tempest and Becky,
He's
which
been
makes
July.
sense, are the only ones that pass.
What?
Other than
Of course.
That
Lon.
was good for me. Dang it.
Yeah. Trial
Brain.
of the mind is going to be harder to pass.
Damn.
As you begin to
Nice.
like observe the area, a strange mist seems to be crawling in the air. A sensation of dread begins to. I'm gonna move Becky for a second so you can get closer to Tempest.
Mm.
Becky, hold me. I'm
Hi,
scared.
Tempest.
Hi.
This is a nice place. I'm thinking of buying it. I think real estate's low because there's not a lot of people.
Oh, that's a good plan.
As
We
you
could
see
live here. It'd be really cute.
the mist covering over the streets, you can tell that slowly and surely people begin to be drawn out through the mist, as if they've always been there, or at the very least, they're all coming out to greet you. It feels that way.
Oh God, they're back.
However, Tempest and Becky, you almost immediately feel a sensation of dread, as if something is off here. You're not sure what it is, but this doesn't feel right. To everyone else, it feels as if the street is alive and you just and it just woke up. It feels calm and feels inviting. People of all nationalities come out, some dragonborn, some human, some fae, and the like. What appears to be the best way I can describe them is like a dog man with various canine features. Not a werewolf, but if you've ever seen cartoons that are like
Lon?
anthropomorphic dog people, like that.
They remember my recipe. They're coming.
They like this individual with like a nice suit comes over with a nice red tie, but with various star patterns all over it, comes forwards. This dog man, as everyone else fills the streets and the shops, does come to greet you. Oh, welcome!
Do not greet him. He's a foul beast. I can sense it.
Well, I do have a few fleas here and there, but it should be
No.
all right.
Not.
I've got
It's
fleas
a test.
too.
I feel a test. There's mist. Mist equals ist.
Yeah, no, Becky's right.
List.
Don't talk to the people. They're
Ist.
bad.
When they say that, I am, due to my background, very naturally, cautious of people, and from being a spy. Would the mist still? Would I still have those same natural instincts, or is this like a magical mist that would kind of dumb those, so I wouldn't?
You can still have your like personal quirks and things of that nature. It's just it doesn't feel off to you. It feels like you're going into a new city that people just, they just follow through the street as if a parade just happened. You can still have like I don't trust you, but it's not like I don't trust you immediately.
Well, once Becky says that, like even if I felt comfortable, I would start investigating to make sure. But I just want to make sure that there's no like magical instincts that would dumb that so I wouldn't.
No, until Becky said that something feels off, you didn't feel off. And even still now, you don't feel off, but one of your teammates said that something is up. So however your character would act in that way, they can act that way. It's fine.
Okay.
I feel fine.
Then I would investigate. I would investigate their clothes and behavior and like the minute details of their persons.
Yeah, just this person or the other people that are filling the streets.
I would.
It'd be harder if you like track everyone down. So like choosing one
so
person.
I would say
probably
I
easier.
would say one person, mainly because in normal situations I would be paranoid no matter what because of my background. But I think because of the situation and I feel comfortable, then I would keep it to one person.
Yeah, okay. You take a notion of this dog man when he speaks to you guys, potentially. Go ahead and roll investigation, as well as insight.
Oh.
As well as. You might
I'm not insightful, only investigative.
makes sense.
Should
Looking
have
through,
chosen that as one of the skills. Dang
Yeah.
it, I'm an idiot.
you'll just be investigating, like, see how he talks and communicates, and you might pick something up with that roll. He does state, like, I have fleas, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Then Dan said, I have fleas too, and he just looks towards Dan. Oh, well, hopefully you don't spread them around. But welcome to the city of Arcata. Here we have all the assortments of life and those truly seeking for peace. So you're more than welcome here if you'd like. Or, if you're just visiting, you're more than welcome to visit. We do have the magic school all the way up to the top of the hill. Ambulance near my window. We do have the magic school all the way at the top of the hill. You're more than welcome to it. It is free for those seeking knowledge. Or if you want a job, we can definitely hire some of you if you prefer. We do have mercenary work that needs to be done. We do have, book cleaning and other things. It all really depends on your own skill set.
I've got a question for you,
Of course.
I used to have vomiting hair.
and it's a trick question. So listen carefully, dog.
I'm all ears. This guy is more or less a dog. The hunting dogs with, like, the big ears, so he definitely just makes the joke. I am all ears.
Bassets.
Basset Hound, thank you.
Listen close to my words. Are you real?
As real as I am. After all, I'm assuming all of you are, he puts up air quotes, real.
I'm not.
There's a bit
I
possibility
would like
I'm
him
dead.
to hold my sword.
You bring out your sword and you ask him to hold it. Of course. But don't be afraid. I cannot really hold a sword that well. So if it does fall, be careful for the pointy bit. He holds it for a few seconds until he can't bear the weight of it because he's not a strong man, potentially, and he lets it go, and it clinks to the ground after a few seconds.
Okay, thank you, team. I
Yeah.
have a theory.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I have a theory too, but I need to confirm it.
Stop me first. I don't know who you are, but if you didn't know this, I'm Becky. I saved the world once, and I'm gonna do it again.
Mhm.
These people
Yes.
are not made of mist.
I certainly hope not, miss.
That's all I know.
Oh,
Thank you.
All right.
I
Uh,
turn back to the dog man.
Yeah, before you do, with your 24 and that current conversational bit, you can tell they are seeming genuine, but something about the wording feels off. The way they present their form and body, it does seem to be genuine, but that instinctive feeling does kick in of not trusting things, and you can tell that it is genuine in the way that someone has studied up these mannerisms and putting them in succession. They do feel natural, but in the way that someone plays another person on stage and they play it well.
so I actually used to live here, and I ran the most successful food cart in all of the city. And I just want to confirm that you remember my name.
Are
Most
these
successful
things...
food cart would be perhaps
Mhm.
Gilbert's Groceries and Wares.
God damn it, not him again.
What?
I won that award. They cheated. They cheated for that award.
Well, they've had it for
Gilbert
15
owns a
years
grocery store?
running.
15. I had it for 10, probably.
Huh. Well, perhaps you were here when I wasn't here. I unfortunately only came here for around 17 years ago.
Yeah, I was, that was me.
Oh, well, congratulations, sir. I'm afraid I don't know anything beyond the point I was here. And he does look towards Dan. Yes, Gilbert. You're more than welcome to see him. He does run the biggest shop in town right now. He sells good food, good commodities at a great price. That's his motto.
That's good. I didn't know. Nice. I didn't know I could look at him without him getting mad. So thank you.
Sure. Not you believe he doesn't understand what you mean by that. But he does greet you all and goes, now then, if there's any other questions or any other concerns, I do welcome strangers, and so does the rest of the city. He then
Oh.
like turns over towards the street. Isn't that right? And like children, male, female, and others like just wave towards you guys, and not in unison, but in that weird sensation of a parade greeting you. They like wave, and some of them say that's right. It definitely feels off, and it definitely feels mob-like. It feels strange.
Just like home.
It
We shouldn't
feels
trust them.
like a puppet show. I had a lot of puppet shows as a kid. I had professional puppets, actually.
Puppet
That's
shows.
actually
Years.
very.
I had,
Yeah. No,
well,
but
I
you're right.
Yes.
I-
We do have a puppet show
only three
around
questions.
2 hours from now. It is in the Central Plaza. If you'd all like to go.
No, that's okay. We actually are busy. We have an appointment.
Oh, rightio.
We do
then.
have-
Let's go. We have to walk in the opposite direction now. Thank you.
Of course.
How
if you
do
need
we know
any
where
help,
to go? I thought
more
we
than
were
feel free to
going
ask.
the plaza.
Oh,
We're
then,
going this way, Dan. Let's go.
if you like, any of us will be
Really?
happy to help.
No, that's okay. Thank
Yes, you
you.
can help. You can go the other direction.
Oh,
Hey.
righto.
Ooh, yeah, no, we're worried about like counterbalancing the city. So if you take all your people that way and we'll go this way, I think that would really help.
Yeah, we don't want it to flip over.
Well, some of them do have to run their shops, but I'll try to convince a few. He winks towards the group and then begins to make way, trying to like convince a few people here and there, like to have a jolly stroll the other way.
Tempest.
He convinces like 5 people, and they like head off on the opposite side of the street.
Tempest.
Hmm.
So, I'm getting a small inkling that something's not right.
You don't say.
But I want to confirm it because I'm still not sure.
It is confirmed.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I think they're just sad that my food stand shut down years ago and they don't have their original fried rocks.
I don't think that that's it.
I don't think that I think it is.
Connor,
I don't think so.
Connor does state, either way, we can maybe investigate it. He didn't name a shop in town, Gilbert's Goods. We can see like what people shop in town for, I suppose, if what D is saying is true. And regardless, it'll give us a direction to move through.
It's true. Also,
I would like to watch what everybody is doing. Like the crowd around us, are they kind of acting like they're normally living their lives, or are they like just kind of standing there,
Are they
blank face?
staring?
Yeah, go ahead and roll investigation as well. Tempest?
I'm gonna do it too.
Yeah,
Let's
Becky as
sense.
well.
I'm just trying to sense.
Yeah.
something.
You guys begin to walk away
Oh,
from that dog man that was honestly just helpful.
I don't think so.
Wow.
Along the way,
Damn.
investigating people here and there, like looking at them to see if they're being truthful or honest with the way they move and act. Becky, you can tell that some people are like moving and like observing you, maybe because, they want to help the stranger out in town, or maybe something else is up. You're not entirely sure on that, but you definitely can tell that they're aware of you. And Tempest, while you're walking down the street, you for sure can tell that everyone is aware of you guys. From time to time, they do like catch your eye, they do wave, they give you a salutation here and there. It's definitely very hospitable, but in that way that it feels inorganic or not natural. Have you ever read or seen the movie Stepford Wives?
I know the premise.
It's basically that kind of feeling.
Okay.
You definitely know something is up, and they do not feel normal.
But they're not giving me any feeling that like I don't know. I know that this is wrong, but I don't know what we're supposed to do or not do.
Yeah.
Do I have any inclination of what that might be?
The way it feels is as if at maybe at any point in time, these people like might ask you for help or something, or might like look at you to see if you guys need help. Something of, act and reaction is likely going to be at play here. You're not entirely sure who's going to ask first, but at one point in time, someone is going to, and depending on the response, you might fail or pass. And it's likely not going to be one thing. It's going to be an assortment of many things if you had to guess. And the way the streets are structured, it definitely feels like traffic would move you further and further into the middle of the city itself. And whenever like you guys move not towards that direction, people begin to look at you more.
Okay, I guess we'll move towards the center of the city. Guys, I have a thought, and I can't tell where the thought ends. These people, this city, these people, they're waiting for something. They're waiting for us to do something. We're supposed to do something. I just don't know what it is. Like, maybe they want us to, maybe the test is that, like, are we nice people? Will we offer to help people? Or are we self-centered and, completely not caring of other people? I feel like one of these is the right answer, but I don't know which one.
So we can.
Last one? Is it the last one?
Are you sure it's not that we should open back up the fried rock stand?
I really don't want to hear about the fried rock stand anymore.
Is it the selfish one?
I don't know.
Is it the wanting to do your own thing and
I don't know.
not caring for other people because we got to care about ourselves?
I don't know.
We've got that down.
Exactly. So, like, are they looking for us to be
Is that
less
right?
selfish?
Wait, I have a smart question that's actually smart. Fernday, you're from the Heavenly Realm, right?
Yes.
Are the moral principles in the Heavenly Realm, do they align with the moral principles on the mortal plane?
Some
Like
do,
our assumption
and
of what they are?
some do and some don't. It's one of the reasons why your lives are at risk. They deem it that the potential impurities of the souls that were to be deceased, better to wipe everything out and restart it than to attempt to find those souls again.
Yeah. So in your opinion, what Bimpus said would be accurate of what the actual moral guidelines of the Heavenly Realm would be?
It's quite possible, depending on who's testing us. Unfortunately, the Leviathans or the people at trial could come from any assortment of things. They could have, for all I know, hired a demon or a devil to test you.
Okay, so guys, why don't we just keep morality in mind? Don't do things that seem like they're bad. Don't hurt people or do anything that could hurt people without any provocation.
Intentionally hurt anybody except that one guy I threw a spear at.
Okay, how about
I
this?
thought I'd miss.
Dan and Dee, this is a very serious thing. I need you to do nothing that would hurt someone right now.
But I don't hurt people. What the hell are you talking about?
I just need you to not. I just need you to be on your best behavior, okay?
Why don't we just
And if
ask
you
the
are
guard?
on your best behavior, we'll get ice cream on the way home.
Wow, like ice cream.
We'll get
I'll
fried rocks.
Tempest,
I'll look around now
I
that I've
love you,
said that.
and I'm going to do it. I am going to lift people.
Do I see any
Spiritually
guards?
and metaphorically,
them
not
up.
physically.
Act-
Nope.
you
Don't
don't
pick it
really
up. Don't pick up any people.
D, you don't
They're
really
not.
see any guards. Like,
So they're just civilians like around?
honestly, just like civilians. You see family members here and there. You see small kids roaming around the streets, but no guards, surprisingly. Either they don't have a lot of, crimes, or like there's not a need for them. It's kind of hard to tell.
I will go up to...
Someone that Becky's almost about to pick up.
Please don't. Please
I'm
don't.
picking them up emotionally. I would like to stare this little child in the eyes and say, "You have good biceps. Keep staying strong. You can grow up to be just like me, wonderful, and save the world. The best. You have potential."
She's like wide-eyed, blue eyes, golden lock hair, like
That's
nods,
really nice, Becky.
Be
like
the best.
gives you a
Be better
hug.
tomorrow than you are today.
Yeah, wide-eyed, give you a hug, like very warm and inviting. You definitely can feel the person giving you a hug. This small girl then goes, "Thanks, lady," and begins to like trail off along the way. D, are you mean mugging this kid or someone
no,
else?
I would go to
Sex.
like a grown adult.
Okay.
One lift completed.
Nice. That was a good lift.
Sure.
Um,
Going towards an adult, you do find someone that is, not adolescent. They just look towards you. Can I help you, sir?
yes. It's been a really long time since I've been here, and I was just wondering. I noticed that there's, no need for many guards here. I kind of wanted to know, your opinion on how the city's doing, the people are doing, and the crime around the city. If there's any place we need to stay away from or anything like that.
Oh,
Or,
I thought you said you were from here.
It's been a long time.
As far as I can remember, things here in Arcata have been as peaceful as possible. Crime is at an all-time low. While people do have, their own gods, not to say that they can't, worship in their own right. It's just, not as heavily as prevalent. They don't have symbols of Sol everywhere or symbols of Tiamat. It's just, within their own temples and things of that nature.
That's great.
Is this the same person who Dee was talking to earlier?
No, this is a different person. This is just, looks like a random guy.
Wait, how did they know that you were from here?
He didn't. He said, I thought you were from here. Because
Right.
Dee
How
said,
did they know that?
Because Dee said
It's been a
he was
long
from here.
time.
But was he
Yeah.
there?
No, I said at the beginning when I introduced myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Any rule changes, anything in the past, years and years and years?
Not that I can think of it. Everything has always been peaceful here.
Okay.
But,
Well,
I mean,
I love you.
oh, I love you too, strange man.
Thank
But feel free to stop on by, have a bite to eat. In fact, I invite you and your friends to my home if you'd like. I have plenty
I
of
would
room.
be honored.
Oh, certainly.
But I'm bringing motivation with me.
Wow.
I'd like to first say, I love your glasses. And your hair
Yeah.
is sharp. And your stance has good
Mhm.
posture. You look like you could lead the future.
What if I could? Unfortunately, I am not the mayor in town. But maybe one day.
Yes.
Definitely
One
one
day
day.
soon. Keep living every day like it's one day.
Wait, what? Yeah. That what she said, I think.
Life to completed.
He nods.
Did that make you feel happy?
As happy as any other day, which
Good,
is
good.
quite happy.
Oh, good, great. I
You
love it.
always happy?
As far as I can remember. Ever since I
What
was a
would-
little child.
What would make you not happy though?
Not entirely sure. I've never felt it.
Oh. Like if an outsider came in and they were like bad,
Hmm.
that would probably make everyone not happy. So,
Why would someone from outside cause any trouble here?
oh,
That
it
just make
wouldn't-
no lick of sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
but what if
wouldn't.
I did?
No,
Never
wait.
mind.
What?
Well, I
wouldn't.
can't
if
exactly
I didn't?
understand something that's never happened to me,
That's true.
so I wouldn't know.
Good.
Very
Good.
interesting.
His husband comes out of their house, which was like 5
Oh
feet
my
away.
God.
A very tall,
Such long hair.
Jesus.
highborn
hair used to
elven
be that
man
long.
comes out. He does look towards all of you and towards his husband. Dear, is everything all right out here? Yes, I found some lovely young people, and
Hello.
this kind young man that stated that he was from here before. You've lived here for quite longer than I.
I love you both.
His husband then states, thank you. Very kind of you to say.
Yes. They're great. I love your house is fantastic, honestly. See,
He nods in great stride. Thank you in kind. Has my husband offered you a meal yet? I certainly
Well,
have. Well, you're
yeah.
more than welcome to attend if you'd like. Unless you have something to do here, it does seem like you're all outsiders.
yeah.
I've lived here over 2,000 years, so
Mhm.
unless you've lived for far longer than that. And judging by the young missus here, I highly doubt that.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm just showing them around. They got, requested to come here. And so we're just going to see Guardians, towards the, town center.
Oh, well, say hi to the mayor for us. Indeed.
Absolutely will.
Right. And once again, you're more than welcome to have dinner with us. I insist.
Can we reschedule for tomorrow?
Of course, any day.
Plans for tonight. Yes. Okay, love you.
They nod, greet, wave goodbye as you head out.
I think we should avoid doing anything that may set them off by doing bad. Feel as though if these individuals experienced negative things, it might break them, and then they might break us. Best? Peppy?
What? They're breaking things? I know.
No.
I'm breaking things.
No, we're not breaking them.
I'm lifting them up until they are no longer broken.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Dad?
Oh, yeah. Dan's gonna go to the parade in the center of town.
It
Alright.
feels like a parade. It's not a parade, but people are enjoying themselves. You go into the center of town. Well, not really. Do you go to straight? You haven't actually gone to the center of town. You've gone to like the side market. Do you go back to the side market, or you would have to follow the same path everyone else is going to reach the center
Where
of
was the
town?
guy mentioning when we first came in?
The
He's
side
just
market.
Like, the side market. Are we at the side market?
You're like a block or two away. It's not that hard to get back.
Oh, I'd go to the side market.
Yeah, you go back, and that dog man does look towards you. He has like 5 people with him because he said he tried to get as many people as possible to go the other way. But he does notice you, waves towards you, so do a few other people. A young fishmonger woman does look towards you. Oh, welcome, sir. Goes about
Hi.
her day.
My name's Dan, human.
Oh, how do you do? Name's, Dorothy? Also human.
Nice. I'm also human as well.
Oh, perhaps we're related.
Where am I going?
I don't know, sir, but you're from out of town, if I wager.
Oh, I came up the elevator and I fell and I died. And things have been pretty foggy since then, and I'm not quite sure if I'm actually dead. Because things are going really weird, and people are talking to people. They don't usually talk like that. And Gilbert's being way too calm, because they're usually super bitey.
Yeah, Gilbert for his entire time has more or less stopped trying to bite people, which is weird because he's always trying to bite you. She does state, "Oh, that can't be right." All right then. She then like shouts towards a few people. Attention, people! A young friend here has been most inhospitable arriving here, so we gotta make sure he fits in as right as rain. People begin to like come over with food platters and the like.
Oh, wow.
A meat vendor cut up a few things here and there. He's a very crotchety, ogre individual with green skin and tusks of hair. He comes over, gives you like a meat platter. Well, my boy, you're more than welcome to be fed here. He hands you a bit of food. Do you eat it or do you just like watch it? Other people do come
For
by
Gilbert.
over. Huh?
It's for Gilbert.
He does though. He does state, "No, my name ain't Gilbert. If I was, I'd be richer."
Oh, you're Gilbert's cute. Oh, that was confusing. I thought Gilbert owned the market here.
No,
was
he
coming to
owns,
see what
he
he
owns
had,
the
but-
biggest and best store in town.
How
Gilbert.
many T's you got in your name?
Reckon none. Named
Oh,
Saul.
what about Gilbert? Oh.
Gilbert around 1 at the very least.
Oh, so he's not Gilbert 2 T's?
I don't think so.
Well, then I'm lost.
Well, if you like, I can show you with a map of where Gilbert's
I
shop
usually
is.
get. Oh, that's fine. Usually, these towns like this house me in what they call a jail or a temporary holding cell.
Oh, you
I
must
usually
be
get
out of
pretty
town.
free
We ain't got any of those
I get free.
in town.
Oh, you don't got that.
Nope,
Do you
nope,
have free
sorry.
housing?
I'm sure we can find a home for you. Do you
That's
need a
cool.
room or an actual townhouse?
A whole house.
Certainly. You plan on staying here? You're more than welcome. The woman that spoke to you with beforehand, more than welcome. She winks.
I wink back.
She blushes. The man then looks towards the map that he mentioned beforehand, and at this point in time, Tempest, you could eat anyone in your team, but I feel like Tempest would be the first one to discover, other than Connor, that Dan went back to the market.
No, God, we lost Dan.
I think Dan is fine because I don't think Dan can lose. He's our most intelligent and charismatic teammate. He just doesn't know how to express his words. Fear noticed, and this is something only I can notice with my strength in my mind. Dan's head is the biggest head of all of us. You know why that is?
Because he's a fish.
Dan is a genius. Yes, that's my theory.
Lon does state, hopefully that is true. He had failed many of my classes before you arrived. In fact, if it wasn't for Micah, he likely would have failed them all.
Well,
Yeah.
doesn't change the fact that my theory is probably correct. Just like this theory.
I certainly hope it
I
is.
am going to
Mhm.
sacrifice myself, Tempest.
What?
What?
I
What?
am going up to that dog man and I'm gonna shake his hand and I'm gonna eat that food. But if I don't come back,
Anyone else notice that they're very food centric?
yes. So I'm gonna
You're
eat it
right.
and see if my intestine muscles can handle its power.
What if we
It's-
just didn't
I have a
eat
feeling.
the mysterious food for I don't know, 2 hours or so?
Yeah, let's hold off on that.
I'm gonna eat the food.
Hmm.
Do you go back to the market?
No.
Or do you
I
go
follow
back
Becky.
to the guy that offered you a meal?
I go back to the guy that I actually. Okay, Tempest, I will not eat the food yet. But I do want to talk to that man. The man we
Okay.
first met when we walked in.
The
Okay,
dog.
dog.
man.
I have a feeling he'll show up as soon as we think about him.
Really?
Dog
Yeah.
man, come forth, you're amazing.
Yeah, keep that.
No dogman appears
Yeah.
in front of you.
Didn't work.
In the meantime, Dan, a dogman, is in front of you. You know, the guy you met a while ago. They're
Yes,
currently
we're similar.
showing you city map areas of places you could potentially stay permanently. The dogman does
Okay.
state, now, would you like a place by the lake area or somewhere you can get into the market rather easily?
Like the very top.
Oh.
Gilbert needs to see his views.
You want something high. Not an issue.
Like the highest point. I
Hmm.
have a tendency to fall down, and that technically I can get anywhere quicker if I fall down.
Very true, sir. Well, the highest places you can likely live is near the mayor's home. We can definitely find something for you
Okay.
there.
Yes. He seems nice. Does he look like me?
I don't believe so, but it's been a while since I've spoken with the mayor last, so he could.
That seems to be true everywhere.
That is certainly true. He then circles a building that is near the center of town. Now, this is likely the highest building we have in town. I'm sure we can. It is an apartment building, but I'm sure we can find one high up for you.
Wait, is this it?
No, of course not. This is just the highest place I can currently think of.
Like right here?
No, it's he then points in a direction about that
Oh.
far, that building far
Okay,
in the
I
distance.
thought this was the house that we're looking at. I was gonna say, this isn't gonna work. This is
I'm
way
afraid
too
not,
flimsy.
sir. This is paper. But I understand the miscommunication.
But I saw where you were pointing. That is nice. I would like to go that way.
Certainly, sir. I believe your friends were heading in that direction. Other than that,
Cool.
though, if you want a snack on the road or perhaps to talk with your lady friend some more, you're more than welcome to.
Oh wait, I got a lady friend.
He like points towards the woman you were speaking to beforehand. Like she's helping out other customers and things of that nature.
God.
When you look
She
towards
was a
her,
woman. Oh boy. I look away. I'm nervous. I start walking.
come back anytime. The older
Wow.
man also like nods in affirmation. You eventually meet your friends as your friends like almost make it to the market, and you're like in between that point. Connor then states,
Howdy do.
"Glad you're all right, Dan. Is everything okay?"
Howdy hey. Yeah, it's fine. I got a house.
Weird.
So you got a house?
Yeah, it's next to the mayor's house. It's supposed to be really high up there.
Like next to them there, like neighbor.
Yeah, I figured since
So I
the
know
Earth's
up
about to
here.
destroy and this is, above the Earth, that this is a good place to stay, just in case, since we couldn't make it to the Underdark. It's like a backup plan because I plan on not having a fort up. We're not making it out of here. We're going straight to the backup.
You were listening to me, and you got a house. When I said I
got
was
a
gonna
house.
buy the whole town,
I bargained for a house pretty well. It
oh, you
cost me
bargained
nothing.
for it? Then I respect the hustle. Good
Yes,
job.
I turned down food and they gave me a house.
Look at me
Wait,
in the eyes, Dan.
Wait,
You're about to get lifted.
wait.
You
Lift
are
me.
strong in intelligence, and you close that deal. And if you keep going, you can keep closing those deals until you're the top, and you get an award, and it's a small trophy. But you are the best of closing deals, and you get the promotion, and then you are no longer closing deals. You are closing other people's deals.
Anyone else
Nice.
notice that he was also offered food?
Lift it up. Third person.
They offered Gilbert food, but they were like, yeah. Bleh.
Oh, they said no.
That seems very foodie.
Here's a
Tempest,
question.
Agreed.
Has anyone here asked
More or less.
where we're supposed to be?
Let's go
That's
to
my
the
house.
mayor.
We should ask
And-
someone, yeah.
Not eat any
Let's
food
go to
along
the
the way.
mayor and just honestly ask them. Because here's the possibility.
Mhm.
We haven't reached the trial yet.
No,
I have a feeling she's right.
I suppose that is possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just here lifting people up. Because
That being said, Tempest and Becky, go ahead and roll another wisdom saving throw at advantage, and everyone else roll an intelligence save at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I'm
Oh no.
Oh
I
my god, it
Fail.
saved me.
am intelligent.
Oh no,
We're
Becky
not
and I.
Advantage.
Am
No.
intelligent. I am intelligent.
But you still failed.
Dang.
DC to beat for both was 18.
What the heck?
Uh,
Not disadvantage.
yeah, unfortunately, that is a 13. Sorry, Dan. You did so well, but you failed the first one, so they targeted you with
Pretty good for starting with
intelligence.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly.
yep.
Becky and Tempest, you. Oh man, even with advantage, you
not good.
guys, it's not that great. You can tell that the more and more you feel, or the more and more you like are here, the more welcoming and inviting it is, and it feels as if you're just messing with a neighbor that's always been kind to you for absolutely no reason. You can still feel at not ease, but at the exact same time, there are no real indicators of, oh, they're the bad guys, I must hurt them, or like, why you're being so kind to me, offering me food.
Ah,
There's-
Yeah, that kind of encapsulates it.
what if we had
Yeah.
dinner?
That being said, though, you can still
Yeah.
be wary of everything. It just feels like you're being rude at this point. But to everyone else, it definitely feels warm, welcoming, and inviting. D, you took note of Becky and Tempest, like, not okay with everything, but so far everything seems fine. And same with you, Dan. They invited you for a meal. Someone hit on you that you eventually figured that one out. Then you
got
shyly
scared of girls.
moved away. And they even offered you a home here. Like, so far they've been kind.
Which I
courteous.
took. I'm on the way.
Yeah,
Go and check
as
it
Becky stated,
Yeah.
It is yours now. You live right
Yeah.
next to the mayor.
Hear me out. What if we all went to Dan's house and we had dinner and had a nice night and we invited all our friends?
I say we hold off on dinner, but I think we
Okay.
should go towards Dan's house, yes, because it's
Ah,
near the
okay.
mayor's, which seems to be in the center of town.
Ooh,
Like
I
a
like
win-win.
that. I'd like to see how he redid his house.
I
Everyone,
would too. I forgot.
everyone on the road. We're having dinner at Dan's house tonight. Everyone's invited. Everyone.
You do see like some people like nodding and smiling, but they also, some of them here and there do state, we wouldn't want to impose, but we're more than welcome to bring in our own meals and snacks. Is it a potluck?
Absolutely.
I have a casserole in the stove right now.
Oh my god, casserole sounds fantastic.
Whoa.
Another neighbor does state, well, technically not your neighbor, but a person on the street that you're currently just saying this out to, does state, just name the place and the time and we'll be right there.
Tallest bill or highest point in the land. That's where I'm at.
Ah, it's easy to find.
I'm at the tallest point.
They
the way up.
nod and like begin to make meals and, for a potluck kind of thing.
Potluck.
The parade has happened. I didn't even have to make a cheese parade. It didn't cost me 100 million gold.
That's true. Also, luck is in the word, so it has to be good.
I love luck. I am luck.
Your team more or less, figures, let's see what the mayor's up to and also get Dan to his new home apparently. You guys begin to wander the streets here and there. Like, one of you may ask, like, where's the mayor in town? And a nice enough woman does look towards all of you. Oh, well, you just take this street, enter the left side, enter the fourth quadrant, and you'll be right there. It should take you no more than 20 minutes here or there. Just don't go around in circles.
Thank you. We'll be careful of circles.
Of course.
Hmm?
If
She
we
like
keep
looks.
going one direction, we'll never get lost.
Oh, well, you have to turn at least
Yes.
once.
Let's go up.
Yeah, we just keep going right.
Well, no, we go up.
No,
I like
that'll make us
Tempest.
go in circles.
Up. We're going to the tallest point. We should just go up.
Okay, but like, what if up is down?
But up can't be down.
Good point.
That's the antithesis of up.
Tempest, up cannot be down. What if we go up?
Yeah, see, Becky gets it.
I do. Let's
Uh,
go up.
You are greeted
I
here
agree
and
with
there
Becky.
by hellos when you're going up.
Hello.
There
love
is.
you.
Thank you, love you too. There is eventually like you find someone like stumble on the ground, currently like picking a few things up here and there. Some other people don't seem to be noticing them, but they do like picking a few things up here and there, and they're going, I really don't know what's going on here, but okay. I gotta get my things from the ground. You can like walk
You-
around them if you'd like, but you
I'd
notice
like
them.
to lift
Right.
their things up.
You pick up
Right.
their like things here and there. Like it looks like gear that he might have accidentally dropped from a backpack. So there's like a small sheath sword,
grab
a
it.
money purse, a
I
few
grab it.
bits and baubles.
I grab it.
Oh, wait.
And I lift it up. And
Alright.
then I say, here. Lift up your things again. Then I turn away
Right.
and I dab.
Wait, wait,
Uh,
wait.
there's that
wait.
weird person in town again. Sure. Whatever. Thanks, I guess.
Wait, do you,
Number 4 lifted up.
are you, how would you describe your
Look it
feelings right now? Like,
Weird that an old man is staring me in the face.
Seems normal.
but would you say you're frustrated?
I'm
A
frustrated.
little, yeah. Been in this town for over 2 weeks and can't figure out a way out of here.
Have you
No.
tried going up?
This,
Yeah. First thing I did when I couldn't figure out a way is visit the mayor.
Oh.
Offered me like a
Well-
place to stay in the meantime. Ever since
Have
then,
your great minds think alike?
sure, whatever. Ever since then, I've been taking odd jobs here and there just to survive. Well, they pay well, I guess, but other than that, I'd rather not be here, especially with all the weirdos like you.
wait, why not just go back to the main entrance? There's like where we came out.
I didn't go up anywhere. I just appeared here out of nowhere.
Right? Where are you from?
Dust.
That's a
Ayo.
Town
Right,
of Nirmal.
Slaves.
what? Have you?
He like looks towards Stan. No slaves where I'm from. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's banned there.
Oh, weird. Sorry.
Oh.
I thought that's where I almost got a slave. Never mind.
That is where you got one, and it's weird that he said that it's banned. While it is banned now, though, unless he just recently got here, it's still a weird thing to say. Well, 2 weeks ago isn't that long ago, but something about that sentence felt off.
I hope everybody else caught that.
I did not.
He does
I did
state.
not.
Well, to make it easier, he does state. I mean, everyone else is basically the same. No real change in town. We're all cat people, so why would we enslave each other? Makes no sense.
What?
You're all
I don't
cat people.
remember cat people.
Am I a cat person?
Like, when you were in Dust, you didn't really see a lot of cat people. There was like one or two, maybe, but
There was
not
the
that many.
Butcher's daughter, and she was not a cat person. Godzilla was there, but I didn't see
Godzilla
anyone
was-
looking like you. There was just people with smaller ears or no ears like my ears. That's about it. This guy's lying. This is a liar.
Whatever, weirdo.
We got a liar.
Look, if all you're doing here is harassing me, whatever.
Hey.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
I'm
Maybe I have
harassing.
one more question. So, like, Dust was all cat people, or like, is everyone here cat people to you too?
Dust. Here, it looks around. Variety of sorts. I don't know. Whenever my clan ever found anyone else, we usually just fought. I don't know what this hodgepodge of a place is. Can't wait to get back to my leader. Whatever though.
Nice.
Maybe intolerance is the challenge.
Shit.
No, I don't know what this is all about. Really don't care. Would rather just get home eventually. Been stuck here for 2 weeks. You guys
I
keep
heard the
saying that
food
Dust
here is
has slaves
delicious,
or
though.
whatever.
2
Like,
weeks.
who's the leader of Dust? Like, I'm pretty sure our leader wouldn't approve of that.
Wait,
It's the butcher's daughter. You'd approve.
It is a butcher's daughter.
Who?
What?
Butcher's daughter.
like a
He
council of
butchers
people.
things, and she's a daughter.
Wait,
I don't know what it
what
means.
year do
but
you
that's
think
what
it
I've been
is?
heard.
Oh, what year? That's a good question.
What year do you think it is? What year is it?
At
He
least
gives you
one.
a year, and that is over 200 years ago.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
Wait.
God.
We're in the Celestial City,
What does
aren't we?
that mean?
Why these people are all dead?
We are traveling 200 years in the past to meet the person that we're supposed to love, and we're going to be trapped there. But we'll
Oh,
travel
no.
through stones, but only one of us will be able to travel through stones.
Yeah, but what if we're our own great-great-grandparents?
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah,
Where-
okay,
What is the last
weirdos.
thing you remember about Dust? What's the last thing you remember?
It's like my favorite book, Outlander.
We recently established a mining operation there. We were making deals with a few humanoids in the area, few humans.
Okay.
You got
But so, like,
raided and
you
invaded.
personally, do you remember going to sleep? Do you remember drinking some water? Do you remember meeting a person? You're like, oh, he looks weird.
I was out hunting with the party, and when I was asleep, I woke up here on the street.
You died. Oh.
I did die
Looks
falling off that
towards
tower
you.
as a fish.
You-
Oh my god.
I was sleeping, weirdo.
Do you need a hug? I know it might be hard, but there are different stages, and once you get to acceptance, you'll be okay.
Are you like forcibly giving him a hug, or do you like have
I-
arms stretched out?
I have arms stretched out.
He like does the whole backing up motion. No.
He hasn't gotten to the stage of acceptance yet.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Look, can't offer you any help. However you got here, it's not the way I came from.
Yeah, we came alive. Well, most of us came alive.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Look, Becky, if we're stuck here for 2 weeks, wait a second. How old are you?
28.
Okay, if we're
Um,
stuck here for 2 weeks, and that makes us 28 years old, then Mary Lou, or whatever her name is, she ain't gonna be alive.
Oh my god. I do not care.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
what a
I
loss
was
to the
just
world
thought
that
maybe
Mickey
you'd
Lou
care,
will
so I'd
no
bring it
longer
up.
be
I
there.
didn't
Just
think you had
saying,
much time
I'm
left.
just gonna tell you, nobody likes
guys, I just gotta.
Maggie Lou because
Yeah, she was kind of calling
Yeah.
you and me roommates
she's
for
a
like
little bit.
ever.
Yeah,
I-
she's racist and
Oh,
mean
I
and
agree.
sexist
Mm,
and
Yeah,
evil.
and fast.
I had a
Pretty
bad
fast.
thought. I have a bad
She's
thought.
killed all of her husbands, we think.
I have a really bad thought. I have a really, really bad thought, guys.
Let's
But she is
discuss on the
fast.
way to my house.
No, let's discuss right now, and maybe we should run to your house. What if he's not dead? What if he came in 2 weeks? And 2 weeks was 200 years. What if time isn't the same here?
Yeah, but I died on the way up here, so there's actually a good possibility he's dead. I'm sorry, guys. There's a chance that you're not real, and I'm dead.
Lon,
And
do
this
you
is
know any
heaven. It
magic
seems pretty
to
nice.
test
I got a house.
time?
There are a few Chronomancer skills I know. It'll be one of my spells, but it shouldn't be an issue. Alright, here we go. He begins to cast a very high level spell. It's something that would be considered a 9th level spell. And he only has so many of those a day.
So powerful.
I am ready to. I'm in running position
Yeah.
because if it's time dilation and stuff, I'm booking it.
Is it a race?
It might be a race.
He does begin to
Amazing.
state, this is a spell that'll slow things down a considerable amount. I can shield all of us, but if I slow things down and things are moving even slower than expected or faster than expected, then clearly something with time is acting up. If nothing else is, then I don't know, maybe people are being plucked out of their existences and they're coming here. I honestly don't know. All right, here we go. A spell begins to intertwine, and you do see a massive circle form all around you, and a clock being formed as well, ticking time away. He then casts a spell, and the watch underneath you begins to slow down to a very creeped crawl. All around you, you can tell that people have slowed down, or at the very least, it feels as if they've stopped in their place. If time is a weird factor here, that wouldn't be possible. Or at least it wouldn't manifest the normal way.
Oh, thank God.
Well,
That feels better. I was scared I
yes
was gonna
and
lose my
no.
house.
Like time, like 2 weeks years and 200 years. You've definitely figured
Oh.
that one out. But the exact same time, that guy came here presumably 2 weeks ago, but should have died over 200 years ago.
Yeah. Wow.
That is still an issue.
I'm concerned, but less concerned. Because, man, could you imagine if we only spent an hour here and it was like 50 years there? And
Could you imagine if I
In
wasn't
that
allowed to
movie
have a free home?
Interstellar.
Could I do 50 push-ups here and it'd be 5,000 push-ups there?
I don't know if that's how that works.
I think if the analogy were correct, it would be like -5 push-ups. Becky.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh, wow.
Well, Lon, I'm sorry for making you do that, but I think that was very critical to ensure, because if that was the case, then we could have, gone back to a destroyed world before we could even do the challenge.
That's fine, but I only have 2 of these spell slots a day, so... and I'm not sure when we're gonna go to sleep, so
Nah,
hopefully I
it's
don't
fine.
need them all the time.
Yeah, let's all go try to find the mayor or something,
Yeah,
or
I'm gonna
whatever's
talk
in
to
the
the
center of
boss.
town. Let's go
Right.
to the
Well,
center of
The
town, please.
manager.
Yeah, we had to go ask him to come to the potluck.
You begin to head over towards that direction, and eventually the time dilation does, restart time, and you are way further than everyone else would have noticed without, being out of time. Soon enough, you do reach the more or less center of town. There you do see a variety of windows and things of that nature, as well as the structured building that Deanne was told one of them is his new home. Way, way up the top. You arrive at this corridor section, and people do greet you here and there. Some people accidentally bump into you, and they do say, "Excuse me, pardon me. Hopefully you're okay." Some people invite you, like, for a pleasant meal or things of that nature. Some people offer you a few drinks here and there. Like, you're new people, so they're like, "Hey, how are you? Who are you? Welcome to town," and things of that nature. You do find what appears to be a public service officer, which just means a guy that works for the city. He seems like has very big spectacles, brown ombre hair, cut, trimmed, and short. He does greet you all. "Oh, welcome and salutations to Arcadia. You're all newcomers here. Right then. Have you made stride to visit any of our wonderful places here? You've come here to study, learn, or just come here to heaven?"
We're having a potluck.
We come here.
Save the world.
No, we are not having a potluck. We have a mission. We have a test to complete, and we're trying to figure out where it is.
I think it's at the potluck.
Oh, first I've heard of it. If you want to test, I suppose maybe you can speak with the mayor. I'm sure he can provide you a tantalizing trial.
That sounds
Maybe
right.
that could be like a game at the potluck.
Wait, did you say trial?
Yes.
Everybody, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Trial.
Yeah.
Trial.
Where are you
Court.
going with this?
Court. Lose or win. Win.
Mm-hmm.
A game. A game.
A task.
Task.
Yeah.
A trial. A
Profound.
great trial.
Amazing.
I think we're
Yeah.
supposed to see the mayor.
Oh. Yeah.
I think
yeah.
so too.
We're
Yeah.
inviting him to the
Yes.
potluck. We got to do this.
Everybody,
Yep.
you're welcome. It's time to meet.
Thank you, Becky. Sir,
The
can you take us to the mayor,
mayor.
please?
Certainly, of course. If you have anywhere else would be, feel free to ask. He then gives you like the stereotypical souvenir not tie. What's it called? Survey tour. He tells you where a few places here and there are in town, and like if there's anywhere you want to go, any shop you want to visit, you're more than welcome to help him get you there. Soon enough, you do visit the area of where the mayor should be. It's rather small, minute building because this is the current office he works in. It is rather plain, but it's also that kind of plainness where it's very homey. 2 blocks from that, you guys ask where this building is, which was Dan's home, potentially, and he does state 2 blocks that way and you'll find that building. Oh, have you been there already? Or do you need your key?
I need my key.
Of course. Let's see here. You need the one all the way at the top, as well mentioned?
All the way at the top. That's my name. At the top.
Very good, sir. Tippity top. Top. He then
Just
finds
that.
a ring of keys
That.
and shows one to you, Dan. Takes it off, and I want everyone to go ahead and roll perception check.
Go to.
Also, how many stairs are at this place?
Well, sir, you can always take the stairs, but there's also a pole elevator you can definitely take.
Oh, thank God.
Only fits 2 people at a time, though.
Oh God.
They're very powerful.
You know what they say. 2 is a couple, but 3 is a party.
3's a gang. You could have a gang with 3.
Three's a
That's what I learned in
number.
the
You said
streets.
3's a crowd.
Oh, it's a number.
Oh.
I feel like
Only you
doing
were
it.
thinking negative, miss. And here in Arcadia, well, everything here is peaceful. You're more than welcome if there's 3. D, you can tell when he was fiddling with the keys, some of the keys felt like they went through each other until he found one, presumably, that he is giving to Dan. Dan, do you take it?
Yes. I do.
You take it and goes, that one there? Well, lock the doors for you, but why would you ever need to lock a door?
That's true.
You're all outsiders, though, so more than welcome to think how you think and feel how you feel.
feel like I need to lock my pants up.
Wait.
Well, you don't need a lock for that. All you need is a button, or perhaps some rope. He then takes
some
you to the
ropes.
mayor's front gate, and you guys go in, or do you guys go to Dan's house first?
I think we should go in
I'm going
first.
to the mayor.
We should
Yeah,
go
we-
in first. But first, I want to say, Dan, if you don't want anyone in your pants, you can just tell them no.
I mean, they're pretty nice pants.
Yeah, but they're your pants, not anyone else's pants. You don't have to lock them up. You just
Yeah, but
tell people not to.
But it's all
touch
our
them.
own, and everyone can wear pants, and they all look very similar. So they're easy to steal and blend in.
Okay.
And the buttons are shiny.
Yes, the buttons are very shiny. You know what? You should probably lock up those pants.
I'll go lock them up right now.
No, let's do it later. I think this is going to be important.
Yeah, we had to invite him to the
Okay.
potluck.
Okay, I'll stick around.
Thank you.
You do so. Eventually, you do arrive through the hallway. People do greet you here and there. And then, he knocks at the door of where the mayor is, and he goes, pardon me, mayor, we have a few outsiders here to greet you. On the other side, you do hear very verbose, very echoey feeling, as if this man is in the chamber, or maybe they're just very loud. They do state, all right then, Leatherman. Certainly, sir. He opens it because the door wasn't locked. And then he goes, good luck to you. And there stands a very powerful, strong individual being, roughly the size of a Becky.
Wow. I think everyone here is an animal.
Not everyone was. It's just those few people that you noticed. I just
They
haven't
all look
used
good.
animal people in a while, so I'm just using animal people here
Okay,
and there.
there goes my theory. That's good to know.
I mentioned an orc, a human, and things of that nature. Like the
Oh,
woman that hit on Dan
There's
was
little
a human
girl
female.
was totally
Hello,
a
Mayor.
little girl.
We're
Mayor.
not dead, but you're welcome to our potluck.
Thank you. Right
We're
then.
here for a trial.
Oh, of course.
Not dead. Trial.
I suppose I can give you one of those. I do believe Sally Mae, up in the east quadrant, is looking for her lost cat.
Nah, more like a
I found it. I
we'll
found it.
destroy the world if
I
we
found it.
don't do it type trial.
Yeah, we were told that there was a task for us to complete here, and we're trying to find it.
Ooh! I have a way to. Are you a
Uh,
Leviathan?
Oh, yeah, we're looking for a Leviathan.
Yeah.
Am I a Leviathan?
Yeah, you.
I
You
suppose
go
I could be.
Cool.
I am quite big, strong, and powerful. That's why I'm the mayor. You know what I say?
Like a lost cat.
Big and strong, can do.
Yeah.
You see a poster on the side of the wall that says big and strong can do. You can clearly tell that's his motto,
Ooh.
his platform that he's running on.
Fern Day is a Leviathan too.
I'm
You're making a group
a
of
fan
Leviathan
of
friends.
you.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to say, I'm voting for you.
In the next election.
Number 5.
Please do. He outstretches his hand to give you a firm handshake.
I shake it.
You shake it. Go ahead and roll a perception check. Tempest, when Dee said Faraday is also a Leviathan, Faraday said hey, and then he turns towards you guys without having the mayor listen in, and Faraday does state, he's not anyone I recognize, and he's also not any celestial being, otherwise I'd potentially sense him. Might be something else, not entirely sure.
Wait, but why would they lie? People don't lie here. Wait, Mayor, do people lie here?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Weird.
I got a question.
That's my boy.
Yes. If I wanted to go visit my rat friends, I know they don't like me and things ended poorly and they got their rebellion, but how could I go do that? Where do I leave? I don't really want to take your elevator again. Is it safe if I jump off the side?
I'm not sure why you would want to leave, but I'm sure you can go back the way you came from.
Oh, okay. That's good. Are you sure?
Maybe the
Are you
task is
sure?
to leave.
Not sure. Never tried it myself. Why would I want to? Becky, you just have like a nice firm handshake with the man. Very strong, powerful, and then also very strong on his end.
Oh, yeah,
It's
well,
a good
that's-
handshake, everybody.
He seems
Wait.
pretty believable. I trust him.
Would you still come to our potluck if it wasn't in the city? Maybe like right outside the city, below the city.
If you can find a way there, then I will find one too.
No. Has anyone ever found a way there?
I don't believe anyone's ever looked for one.
No.
But you all being potential trailblazers new in town, well, I'm sure your ingenuity is more than welcome here.
No.
That's true. I own one more house here than I do anywhere else, so I'm pretty happy.
Oh, you live here now. Excellent. Then
Yeah, we're having a potluck, by the way.
I will bring in some coleslaw.
Oh. Coleslaw.
Great, 7 p.m. Thank you. See you then. And I kind of rush. No, I lead everybody out,
Mhm.
and I say, guys, I think
Pretty excited.
I finally figured it out. They're trying to get us to stay.
Mhm.
They gave us a house. They offered us food.
Yeah.
They're offering us jobs and
Yeah.
schools and all this stuff. We need to find a way out.
That's a good idea.
But
I feel like the
but
way
it's-
out's probably not going to be in the location where you would assume the way out to be, because, or that one other guy would have found it.
there's always a way out through the toilet.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I don't wanna go
we should
Oh,
not go
toilets are
into
connected.
Dan's house.
Wait.
I'm going to say it right now.
But
We
all
should
toilets are
not
connected.
go.
But all
We should
toilets
not
are
go
connected.
into Dan's house.
The
That's fine. I
public
don't want you in my
officer
house.
is like in the waiting room, like waiting for you guys when you get there. Oh, is everything all right? Pretty short meeting.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Of course.
If there was a town bathroom, where would it be?
Many people consider that the public pool. That's a joke.
Ah,
Oh, no.
That's
Poor
a good
taste.
joke. You should be a comedian.
I suppose that would be the sewer system.
I've lifted 6.
oh, sewer system.
Yes, perfect. Where is that?
I've never been there myself, but I'm sure we can find some sort of manhole.
That'd be
Oh.
wonderful.
We can fit
I'm
men in
interested.
sewer men.
There's rats in sewers. My house
What
can
if some
wait.
of us are not men?
Then I'm sure we can find one that's unisex.
A unisexual.
I don't want to poop.
I did not want to say that entire thing. Tempest, why?
I will find the sex hole.
We're in the sex hole. Everyone spread out. We'll find the sex hole together.
I hate you all.
You're the one that said it.
I know I did,
You-
but
you-
I didn't realize what I was saying.
You guys find an opening entrance way that I'm gonna describe it that way now. The guy does state, "All right, here we are, and thankfully enough, there is nothing here keeping anyone away."
Nice.
So is this?
Wonderful. Let's open it up.
Is
Nice.
this? Are we all sexing?
Yeah, we're sexing the hall. We're all
No.
going in.
No.
Going-
I don't
All
know
the way
if Gilbert
in,
should
all
go in
the
a
way
sex
deep.
hole. He
Not
seems
entirely
pretty
sure
young.
what you mean by that, but
I'm
technically I am not allowed to be down there, and it is not my public duty. But
Oh.
since you're all outsiders, you're more than welcome to go through. After all, if this is some type of employment opportunity you're trying to go for, then who am I
Yeah.
to stop you?
Hey,
Yeah,
he's-
yeah.
he-
Thank you.
He said duty.
That's a good one, sir.
And I jump in.
He's a comedian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you open
oh,
the
wow.
manhole cover and jump in. You fall.
I make sure that Dan
10
goes in and then I go in.
Thankfully enough, not
Yes,
far
I'm-
enough that you take damage.
Going in.
Some of you, take the ladder down. Others of you jump. Eventually, you all land into the sewer system. The man doesn't come down with you. He does state, though, "Good luck to you." Oh, do you need anything else for the blanking on the name? Dinner
You have a
party later
lantern?
tonight.
Oh,
Just get the fire started.
Wait.
soda.
Yeah,
soda.
we need drinks. We got
Can
a lot
do.
of food, not a lot of drinks.
He
Need
does
the
like
fire on. I need to dry off.
he does like toss to you guys 3 torches and a flint box that, you can light up the torches.
Wow.
Thank you.
Very prepared.
Good luck to you. And then he heads over towards Dan's new home to get everything prepared.
Too bad we all got dark vision.
Also, you know what they say? Where there the flow, that's where you go. All toilets are connected, so we should go.
They
I
are
have heard that. Yeah, and you know what? We've actually proven it. So
Mhm.
They all
Uh,
connect to the portable hole that connects to the primordial gate.
Right.
Oh wait, we have that gate.
Lon does state, all right then, regardless of any of that, if our task is to get out of here, I don't see how that'll involve our wisdom and intelligence. Unless it does, I don't know. But if we do, I guess this is the best alternative way of doing things. After all, the poop has to go somewhere.
Ah,
Look, I don't plan on leaving, but I am the wisest person here, and there's always a hidden door behind the bathrooms. So all
Well,
poop's gotta go.
true.
well, also,
We figured this out before.
yeah,
Right.
well,
This
that
is
and the
how I
fact of
defeated
like,
the primordial.
where does the poop go on a floating island? It's not dropping on everyone below it.
It
So it has
is.
to be connected to
I mean,
something.
I didn't see it
Dropping
down
me
there.
one.
Sure.
problem.
Does anyone want to lead the path through? Because I don't know the sewer system that well, let alone one I've never been to.
I've been
I
in
don't
plenty of
think-
sewers. I've actually,
don't-
I went in a sewer to sneak into town once to go to
Oh.
jail, and then I left.
Oh.
And then
Wait,
I went
you
in another
snuck
sewer,
in to go to
and
jail?
I caused an explosion of poop that accidentally killed 2 people, but we saved
Jesus
the world.
Christ.
And this is
What
my
the-
3rd sewer.
All right, I
That's pretty
nominate
exciting.
Dan.
I'd nominate
I'll
Dan
go
too.
first.
I wasn't
Dan rolls
suspecting
survival,
to, but
to lead
Jesus.
the team through the sewer.
2T, stay behind me. Good thing my survival score is very high.
It's pretty good. You begin to make pathways leading through the sewer system without, going into the actual waterway system. Surprisingly enough, it's quite clean. Along the pathway that you guys are walking on, there are symbols on the ground that cast prestidigitation, so the smell never gets to your nostrils. Very handy. Eventually, you lead very deep into the sewerway system. That is kind of hard to tell where you're at now, but with your high enough roll, you can determine, if you need to go back, the pathway to go back. That being the case, though, you eventually come across someone down in the sewer system. Well, a group of people. They're currently fixing a few pipes here and there. You do see an elven man, roughly around the age of 23, amber hair with a nice toned skin complexion. You do see a nice tiefling woman, red hair and a fiery attitude, all very friendly. And the third one you do see is Tabaxi man, which is a catfolk, with yellowish fur and brown spots, and you recognize that person. It was this person you spoke with, like a little bit more than an hour ago at this point, but it's weird that you're seeing them again.
It's weird.
Hello, sewer
hello.
friends.
You're lift me up number 3. aren't you?
Greetings. Hey, how's it going? And the Tabaxi man does state, "Oh, happy to see you all again."
Why are you sewering?
Why are you down if I lifted you up?
Gotta help the city somehow. And a job's a job.
Okay, and what is the job?
Well, today is fixing this pipe, miss.
What's
Well, I don't see anything weird
wrong
with
with
that.
Well,
Does he seem different than before?
He gave you attitude before. He was more or less, he felt lost, and when you get lost, sometimes you take it out on people around you. He was giving you that type of feeling, and now it's more like he's accustomed to the area, well warmed and welcoming.
But weren't you just carrying school supplies?
He does have some of his things still with him, but not everything. He does state, thankfully enough, was able to find a place to stay and settle down.
oh, so you
Oh.
like went into your home?
Was given a home.
What year is it?
He gives you the current present date.
When did we meet?
Not sure when you ate, miss, but I ate not that long ago. If you like, I
Oh,
can
when-
give you some of my lunch that I'm saving over like hours from now, but you're more than
I've
welcome
got
to it.
cheese in my boots that I'll munch on instead.
Cheese boots.
I do have boot cheese. I will eat
I-
my cheese boots.
Must be something new outside.
So
Well,
to be clear, a while ago he gave us a date that was 200 years ago, and now he knows the date that it currently is.
yes.
To be completely honest, though, it's a common mistake. I make it all the time.
It's possible that's the case, or it's possible something else is going on. But he seems friendly now. I don't know. But he does state, well, we gotta keep working on this pipe. But if you did need a job, we're more than willing to look and hire.
How
Thank
good your
you.
memory?
I'm gonna usher everyone away.
Wait,
Say, guys.
maybe we should ask like exactly like what he's done since we met, like time frame wise.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a good
He
question.
seems pretty well off.
Okay, I'll handle this. Sir, I love your complexion.
Lifted.
Just amazing.
Lift that up.
Unbelievable. Honestly,
Keep
what
lifting.
is your routine? Since we last
Lifting.
met, it seems as though you're glowing. So definitely between then and now, what have you done? Do not leave out any detail.
Superb lift. Thank you.
Well, thank you. He then tells you basically what he's done over the last hour, maybe to 2 hours since you last spoke with him. He went along his day, picked up his things, headed out after he spoke with you. He feels terribly sorry that the way he spoke with you was uninviting and unwelcome, and he apologizes for that severely. Since then, he put his things down. He has to sleep somewhere, and he wasn't in an inn for a while. All the while, he just grew tired and tired until his mind needed to rest, and he just fell asleep. Soon after, he woke up and decided, this was enough time that he needed to find a place of work or something like that, or else he wouldn't be able to go anywhere or, do anything. And, helping out the town doesn't sound that bad now that he thinks about it. He went out to go look for employ, and soon enough, he found these two people that were getting ready to go down into the sewer system to help out with the plumbing that was currently broken in some places. He decided to help along with that, and other than this place, he fixed 2 others, and now they are here.
Oh. Wait, did you sleep here for the 2 weeks you were here before, or was that the first time you got a good night rest? Because I hear beauty sleep is a fantastic thing.
I suppose the second. After all, you can't not go to sleep.
It was the second time you went to sleep?
No, I've slept several times. It's just that last one felt very invigorating.
Oh. Anything changed, like a pillow or any mattress?
I suppose meeting all of you. I suppose you're all my good luck charm.
Yes.
Everyone around me dies except for me.
That's
So,
true.
good luck. But at least you're still alive, and that's a win-win. You didn't explode on the walls.
Oh,
I'm
true.
Can I ask all 3 of them their name?
He does give you the name, Olmar.
Nice.
What do the other 2 say?
The other one gives you Ember, and the other one, Ember is the tiefling, and the other one, gives you Saul. No, wait, sorry. Saul was the other guy. This one's Paul.
Paul. Okay.
Paul is not a cat's name.
I actually think that'd be a really cute cat's name. Guys, I have a theory. I'm gonna walk away from the 3
Yeah.
people fixing the pipe.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
that he's been brainwashed by this place. He was kind of like us, and now he's become exactly like everybody else.
What if he just has a really nice house and is happy?
Wait, he's become more human?
No, he's become less human.
Okay, then I'm not liking this.
He's become less human, less himself, and more of someone else, something else.
So, yes, how the puppet idea is coming back to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that we met him at first before he had succumbed to the control of this force, and now he's
Oh my god.
gone. I think that's what's going to happen to us if we fail too many of our
Whoa.
You're
mind
telling-
checks.
You're telling
Should we
me
talk it out at my house?
No, we should not go to your house.
You're telling me I've lifted up so many people, I've changed the entire nature of this entire community for the better?
I think that we need to continue to lift more people to continue your good work.
Bimpus.
Oh, okay.
Bimpus. Bimpus.
Yeah.
Missed.
Yeah, it's
No reason why I know this. No reason. No reason at all.
Spit it out, D.
You know how this is the trial for the mind? I was just thinking this. Prende, correct me if I'm wrong. Is there any Leviathans that play minds?
What do you mean by that?
Like Mind Flayer?
They're a big brain.
Oh.
I suppose it all depends on who they got to face this trial. I suppose it's possible.
I'm not terrified at all.
Either way, do we
So
continue to
wait.
follow Dan through the sewer system pathway?
All
Well,
toilets.
I mean,
lead
I'm always
together.
interested. I'm always curious what's the end of a sewer.
They all lead together.
Is what you keep saying?
But here's a question.
Yeah.
Is Gilbert smart enough to have his brain fogged? Or should we follow Gilbert?
Right.
Gilbert feels like he's now a pacified.
Question.
The best way I can say it without being. The best way I can describe Gilbert is like a pacified lion in a zoo.
Wow,
Oh,
he's
no.
so calm.
He did stop
given up.
fighting people.
He's given up.
Especially
We've lost
fighting me.
Gilbert.
I think he just grew up. He was out of his phase.
His biting
lost him.
phase? His trying to kill you phase?
Lon does
Murray
state,
phase,
so
kill a goat on the
Oh,
side of a mountain.
trying to find the
phase.
sewer system out of here.
Yeah. Why
Yes,
not?
Let's
I mean,
go.
I gotta
And
keep
I'm-
this key though.
Again, I just want to reiterate to everyone here, I'm not scared at all.
I would like to, as
yeah.
we're walking through the sewer and like
Mhm.
everywhere else, I want to look for doors with a lock.
Yeah.
Any kind of lock. I want to look for locks, and
Ooh,
every single lock, I
smart.
want to make sure we try it with that key.
You're
Uh-huh.
smart. Because they said there's no one.
No
There's no
locks,
need to lock.
Go ahead and roll
any-
perception check.
It's not my house.
No.
You do find a doorway
Lucky
here
help.
and there from time to time. They do have locks on them, but the ones you try don't seem to have locks. You do find one that says a locked room. You go to look for it and to see if it's locked, so you try the key that Dan has. And it does seem to be locked. And then you realize that you're the one holding it locked. You let it go,
You locked it.
and it becomes unlocked because you were accidentally pressing it to be locked. It doesn't seem you find one, or at the very least, not right now. You don't find one.
Tempest, you're not very good at locks. I'd help you out, but I don't know how they work.
That's tricky.
By the time you guys reach what appears to be an end, there is a bright light at the end of the tunnel system that you guys are going through. However, you do hear birds chirping in that light. So, it's not death. And if it was, and if your theory was correct, you were already dead. You eventually
Goodbye.
reach that way. And then before, one of you rushes over towards that direction, there is an outstretched hand blocking, I'm going to say probably Dan leading the charge.
Yep.
A man roughly towering over all of you. Even Becky. Sorry, Becky. A Goliath of a man, gray skin, balded hair, but with a worker's hat on top with a light. Stops Dan before getting to that area. But you can visibly see that it is an open airway. He stops Dan and goes, "Oh wait, do be careful, sir. That way could lead nonsense ears."
I would inspect
Got a weird
the hard
head.
hat very thoroughly because I'm definitely not scared right now.
Yeah, roll perception. It just looks like a hat. It's not made out of plastic as most hard hats are now. It's made out of this malleable
This-
stone.
This won't eat my brain.
If it does, sir, he like tips his own hat to you, then mine's already gone.
I'm gonna hold the
It is
hard hat
pretty
above
nice.
my head, but not put it on.
Yeah. He like leads you guys towards that open air area, and you can tell that it does lead into the outward expanse. However, that area is also just a straight shoot downwards. The sewer system pipeline like empties through that area, but you do see a magical spell that causes it to curve into the mountain rather than to fall like a waterfall. Lon does state, this looks like an anti-gravity spell. Quite right you are, sir. We use all kinds of components to make sure our greenery is safe. The sewer system turns into a safety pipeline that goes into the fertilizer. We all use, reuse, and recycle. However,
I'm sorry, but this whole place seems kind of nice.
Indeed.
Pretty well put together.
But this is where the toilets go, right?
Well, one of the ends. After all, there are more than one ending point. But this here is basically a cliff line that leads very far down. If you're not careful, you might accidentally fall. We really should have probably a sign here, but I suppose that's why I'm here.
Do you guys think that maybe not all toilets are connected?
I mean, it
starting to
started to
think
seem that way.
Our task had nothing to do with toilets all along.
Okay.
All the while you're
But
talking,
our last task had everything to do with toilets.
all the while you're talking, this man begins to like put up a fence along this area. It's not preventing you. It's like one of those safety fences that are only 3 feet tall.
Oh no.
I will throw a ball bearing out the hole to see what happens.
You do so. It begins to like roll around and then dive all the way down to the ground. You don't see it after a good second.
Guys,
That went pretty far.
I don't think that all toilets are connected.
They're not. I think we should maybe
Go to the potluck.
the sex sewer.
Yeah, we might need to leave the sex sewer.
Londa state, please don't call it that again. But it does seem that the anti-gravity spell is only in the water, so if we do fall, we might just die. So maybe,
But we're mostly water.
unless we have some sort of
I could
spell
turn
that
into a
can
bird.
I
get
don't
us
think
out.
you should. I don't think you should try any of those things. Let's try to find our way out of the sewer.
Lon does
Remember
state,
to
I do
mute
have
Spider-Man.
a levitation spell that can either levitate me or another person, but that's only 2 of us. I suppose we can find a way out, like, if that is the trial, but I don't think it's that
No.
easy. After all, we just easily
I
found
don't think
an
it's
exit
that.
pathway.
I think we're supposed to find something.
I think our brains are getting eaten. I'm gonna say it. I think our brains are getting eaten.
Oh my god, wait,
I
really?
think that's pretty much what's going to happen. Yeah.
We got bugs in our
Do you-
brains.
D is hyperventilating.
Yeah, the
I just
Goliath man does state. I certainly hope not, sir. But if you'd like, I can help you get back to the surface.
Bugs in our brains.
Yeah. Back to the surface. Yes, please.
All right, I know a shortcut. He goes towards a door, and before he opens it, he does state, now, buyer beware, this door is locked, but for a reason. This sewer system and the clean water pathway has to be protected for obvious reasons, of course. You can't have contamination pathways.
Oh, makes sense.
So keep this a secret between you and me. He then goes through the door and unlocks it with a key he has, and then like puts it back to where his belt is. It sways back and forth. He opens the door, unlocks it, puts the key to the side, and begins to open the door. Those stairs there will lead you to the surface. I will follow soon afterwards, but I have to lock the door behind me.
You can lock it right now.
You'd be on the other side, though.
No, like let us
So-
through, and then you come
So
with
you
us
want
and
us
then lock
to
it.
go through before you, so that you can close it behind us and lock it.
Yes. If you'd like, I can go on the other side and lock it that way.
Yeah. Can you go through it first?
Sure.
Yeah, we're scared
he-
of our minds being eaten.
He goes through the
yeah.
door.
Also, of the dark.
He goes through the door.
Okay.
Okay, I go
and then he
through
like
two.
hits the wall, and like magical symbols begin to glow to have light cast in the stairway system.
So nice.
Oh, it's a stairway?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of thought you were leading us into a trap.
If it is a trap, I suppose I fell for it first. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I suppose I am putting you in a trap. A trap of friendship.
Mm,
Oh
I told one person
man.
they could be a comedian, but I don't think you could be that. But you could be a pipe guy, and that's something to be proud of.
I am a pipe guy.
Do you like eating brains?
Can't say that I do, sir.
Okay.
But to each their own.
That's not okay.
Who's your leader?
Likely the mayor,
Like,
unless you mean my
is it-
actual boss, then that would be the
No.
mayor and then my foreman.
But like, is there a person here that y'all look up to even before the mayor? Like,
Yeah, like
y'all-
who
is a
elected the
god?
mayor? Was it the mayor's
Like,
mayor?
A king or a ruler or someone of the highest authority?
Not
Or
that
just
I'm
like
aware
a really
of.
nice guy that everyone likes?
Yeah, who's that? Who's that guy everyone knows?
Huh.
Yeah, everyone knows and likes.
I suppose that'd be Gilbert.
Hello. Gilbert's right behind me.
Gilbert.
Gilbert, huh?
Oh, did you name him
Yes.
after Gilbert? That's quite lovely.
I'm guessing we should go see Gilbert.
Well, you
What's
should probably go
Gilbert's
see Gilbert. And
Favorite greeting?
someone
Gilbert
have a
greeting?
helmet?
Not one I've met.
I'm at
Let's go
I-
meet Gilbert.
Yeah,
Where's Gilbert?
You guys go through the door, go onto the stairway. He does like lock it behind you guys. He's on that other side, so it's not like he's trapping you inside.
It's a trap.
He locks it from
Does-
that end, and he does state, "All right, then I'll lead you through, and then afterwards, I need to go back down the sewer so I can lock it on the other side."
I will, as we come out of the dark, like, hallway.
Yeah.
I will have tinfoil around my head.
Sure. Around 10 minutes later, you guys make it to the surface. He does like welcome you all to the city and goes, "If there's anything you need, feel free to ask. Otherwise, enjoy the city."
All right, we're gonna go see Gilbert and invite him to our potluck.
He goes back into the sewer system to lock it from the other end. So he's gone. Lon does state, very inviting town, but also very weird. We could potentially, escape the city if we need to, but I don't think that's the trial.
No,
And
I think the trial's not getting our brains eaten.
no, honestly, idea. And whatever happened to the cat man, let's hope it doesn't happen to all of us. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And with that, and potentially who knows what else might happen in this very hospitable town, we'll just have to wait and see
So nice.
as we end this session
God damn it,
for
y'all!
today.
I tapped the statue.
I
in
don't
a
think we're
sewer
gonna get
again.
out of here